after the exam's gonna be crazy. I'm gonna have so much fun. Yo, fuck this job. I gotta wake up at 7 every day and work all day until 5 p.m. Fuck, man. Finally, I finished that damn job, bro. I have to wait for this commute for so long to go to the gym. Think about your last year. Think about 2023 or this year. What have you done this year? What have you gone through? All the problems that you've been through. Solving these problems, did that make you happy? No, because right now you have a new set of problems, you have a new set of challenges to face. Because last year I was struggling to chase a crush that didn't even like me back like a pussy would. I was struggling on my studies. But right now, those problems are gone, right? Those problems are part of the past. They are not here anymore. When I wake up and I see my YouTube analytics and I get 9 views on a new video, I actually feel pain. Not to say that I'm ungrateful, not to say I take this for granted, but I feel so bad about my own life because now there's a new set of problems. I'm struggling to grow my channel, I'm struggling to juggle my part-time jobs, I'm broke, I'm hungry all of the time, but I had this mindset that I'll talk about in this video where I'm able to go through all of these problems. Every problem that I go through in life, I will be able to take it in with happiness and fulfillment in my own life. I'll be happy after I got that girl. I'll be happy after I solve my academic problems. I'll be happy after whatever it is I'm going through right now. I will be unhappy until I reach that goal, then I'll be happy. You're literally just limiting your own self. You're just torturing your own self. You're bullying your own self. You are placing this on yourself. So the solution for this kind of own self-limiting mindset, this self-limiting belief, whatever stress you're going through right now, in the past or forever, enjoy every single moment of your life, because every single moment of life there will be problems. And to give actually realistic steps to take, how can you actually enjoy the pain, enjoy the stress, enjoy the problems? It's actually flow state, focus. That mode of like when you're in concentration on whatever you're doing right now, when you're in being fully present in the present moment, when you're here, right now, looking at whatever is in front of you and tackling it. It's going to be hard for me to explain, but you know that feeling of like when you have to focus so much on something, time flies. And people say time flies when you're happy, but when you're focusing on something that's painful, something that's tough, you're not happy, but time still flies. Well, that's because you have this wrong belief of what happiness is. You have this wrong mindset of how you view happiness, fulfillment and satisfaction. Because happiness does not mean you have to feel pleasure. It does not mean you have to eat junk food, you have to eat sweet, you have to go watch a movie. That's not actual happiness. Actual happiness comes from within. It's that feeling of like achievement, progress, masculinity. You're living life to your fullest. That is true happiness, and you cannot get that anywhere else except from flow state. When you're so focused on something, when challenges appear in front of you and you have to think about what you should do next to face this challenge, instead of just overthinking on meaningless, pointless things in your life that does not actually do anything for you. When you actually focus on something that's truly important in your life, that's when you're actually happy. That's when time truly flies. Because think about it, what actually is stress? Stress is the feeling of like worriness and anxious that you're feeling your head is not in the right place, you feel uncomfortable. Isn't it weird that when you're in flow state, when you're tackling work, when you're working so hard, right, you're focused right now, you're supposed to feel stress, right? You think logically you're supposed to feel so much pain and so much suffering, but you don't actually feel any anxiety or stress when you're going through that mode. It's weird because what anxiety and worry should you have when you're actually taking active actions towards your progress, when you're actually getting results, when you're actually feeling good, you're feeling like, yes, I'm actually doing something with my life. Of course you won't feel stressed. Flow state can only occur when you're in real work mode, when you're actually doing hard work, when you're actually disciplined, when you're motivated, when you're consistent. All of that shit you heard a lot of times. Flow state can only occur in those moments, and for some reason you're scared of that. You're scared of hard work, you're scared of putting in effort in your own life, when in reality it's actually making you truly happy. I know it sounds weird when I say that in those moments when you're actually in the war, when you're in the battle with your own mind, when you're going through a lot of like brain power being used, that is when you actually feel true peace. It sounds weird. I cannot really logically, rationally give you a sentence to make it explain to you. But you need to go through this yourself. You need to put in the hard work. You need to live your life to your fullest potential. Because at the end of the day, when you go to bed, after all of the hard work, do you think you will feel more stressed or less than when you're doing nothing in your whole life, when you're doing nothing in the whole day? Problems does not equal unhappiness. When you're facing problems in your life, when you're facing tough times, it does not mean you have to be unhappy. That's just your own limiting belief. That's your own mind trying to hurt you, sabotage your own life. Even with all of the chaos and all of the noise, when you're in flow state, when you're making true progress, when you're actually purposeful, you will be happy. To you, joining us on this journey of self-improvement, our future is bright.